Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Learn for Life family and students. We are so happy to have you with us today. I want to give a big shout out to faculty and staff from here in California to Ohio and Michigan. We are very, very happy that you could join us today. So welcome to our summer college week. We are just so excited for the guests that we have lined up for you today. Some of the presentations we think will be very, very interesting, will help you facilitate what you need to get your application filled out and get to college this fall. Quickly, I just want to talk with you about the CAP program, our college access program. This is a program that is sponsored by Lifelong Learning. We are in collaboration with the 1890 Foundation, 19 historic HBCUs across the country that we have partnered with to make sure that you have an opportunity for post-secondary education. Along with that, we have included Hispanic serving institutions as we realize that this is very important for our students to have these choices. Also, Learn for Life wants you to know that you're just simply worthy of college. We are here for your attainment of post-secondary opportunities. So with CAP, we have a few goals. And our goals include making sure that you get off to college, that once you are there, you have a retention plan, you have access to mental health care, that you eat well, you are clothed. So we have all of these support structures built into the CAP program. And that's why we find this important for you and for your families. With that said, we now are going to have a brief welcome from our area superintendent, Miss Julie Parra. So let's all welcome Julie with her message.
Hello everyone, my name is Julie Parra, Area Superintendent with Learn for Life. It is with great pleasure that I share with you the importance of a college education. If it wasn't for my leap of faith in moving away to college, far from my parents to attend San Diego State University, I wouldn't be in the role today. As a first-generation college graduate, admittedly I had no idea how to apply to college and what to expect. I'm so grateful that I did. Through my experience in college, I was able to meet a diverse group of humans, travel to New York, Louisiana, and Miami for spring break, join Upsilon Kappa Delta Multicultural Sorority and associated students, and meet my then boyfriend and now husband for 15 years. As a freshman to my senior year in college, I learned how to take responsibility for my future because no one's there to wake you up and send you to class, as well as your appreciation of learning. You get to choose your own path, like taking basketball, surfing, Chicano studies, if you'd like. Earning your bachelor's degree opens so many doors. Without it, it can mean your resume goes on to the next phase of the employment process or to the circular bin. You decide. Someone can take away your personal belongings, but they can never take away what's in your mind. As a woman of color, I've personally experienced what it's like to be overlooked because of my brown skin. And I'm here to tell you that education is a great equalizer. So go out there and get it. Knowledge is power.
So we would like to thank our area superintendent. We'd like to thank our area superintendent, Miss Julie Parra, for that wonderful message, because she's right, you got to go get it. Okay, so with that said, we'd like to introduce our contractual college access manager. I love to call her the hostess with the mostest, Miss Cheryl Moore. Cheryl, we're so happy you're here with us today, and we're excited about our college week and our guest today. So take it away.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Michelle. You are amazing. Learn for life. You're amazing too. What's up? What's good? What's happening? How you doing this morning? Welcome to day 2 of our sizzling summer virtual college week. We are so excited that you're hanging out with us all week long. We have some exciting colleges and universities set up for you, as well as some dynamic speakers. So with that said, are you ready to rock and roll? Of course you are. First up, we are super excited to have sharing with us today from Claflin University, home of the Panthers, Miss Paula Payton. Miss Paula, how are you this morning?
I am doing very well. And Mrs. Cheryl, I will never let you say how you doing without saying, how you doing?
How you doing? I love it. I love it. Listen, we are uber delighted and excited to have you sharing with us, and we look forward to hearing all of the wonderful information that you have regarding Claflin University. And we're hoping to send some future Tigers your way. How about that?
That works out for me because you can always turn a tiger into a panther.
And you can turn a tiger into a panther and a panther into a tiger. How about that? Panthers, take it away.
All right. Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction and welcome to Claflin University. So right now, I want to show you a little bit of Claflin University because I know that's what you're waiting for. And after this little short preview, we're going to go ahead and give you a little bit of education on Claflin University. So I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. Here we go.
University has to offer. Welcome to Claflin University, the oldest historically Black college and university in the state of South Carolina. Since its founding in 1869, Claflin has been dedicated to providing a student-centered liberal arts education grounded in cutting-edge research, experiential learning, state-of-the-art technology, community service, and lifelong personal and professional fulfillment. The university is home to over 2,000 proud Panther students, and we look forward to welcoming more each semester. When you become a student at Claflin University, our faculty and staff of the Freshman College are ready to help you make a seamless transition into college life. Claflin University is rich in tradition, and we mark our new students' life-changing move into college with our annual parting ceremony. During the celebration, our new students are welcomed to the university with cheers and encouragement from Claflin faculty, staff, and current students. As a student in the Freshman College, you will receive academic advising, build community with students, faculty, and staff, attend assembly, gain access to tutoring, and attend academic programs designed to help you succeed in your first year and beyond. The residence halls of Claflin University will become your home base as you launch your college life, experience new things, and explore your interests and make new friends. 10 on-campus residence halls and 1 off-campus facility offers different type of housing from traditional rooms to suite-style apartment living. Upperclassmen and honor students are given priority in choice of accommodations. Inside the classroom is where many of our students spend a bulk of their time when they're not in their residence halls. Each historic building on campus is home to one of the many undergraduate and graduate degrees the university has to offer. Claflin University offers a broadband education in liberal arts, sciences, and professional education. 40 undergraduate academic programs are offered in 4 schools: the School of Education, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, School of Business, and School of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Classes are offered online in both graduate and undergraduate programs. Life at Claflin is so much more than academics. We are a community equally dedicated to involvement, exploration, recreation, and service. With over 70 clubs and organizations, including all 9 organizations of the Divine Nine, there's something for everyone. On any given day, you can find students enjoying the South Carolina weather on Panther Plaza or talking over a great meal option in the dining hall or the student center. We take pride in providing the best student experience for all of our Panthers. Claflin University Athletics Department sponsors 11 team sports that compete in a National Collegiate Athletic Association Division II. Claflin has 10 sports that compete in the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association. The university's baseball program is a member of the Peach Belt Conference. Claflin University offers a student-centered living and learning environment, which provides opportunities for academic, social, cultural, and spiritual growth. The university continues to produce visionary leaders who return back and give back as active and engaged alumni. We can't wait to welcome new students each semester, and we hope to see you here.
So there you have it, Claflin University. So I'm going to stop and share my screen and just tell you a little bit about Claflin University. I hope you all can hear and see me, but other than that, Claflin University was the first, not the second or the third, fourth or fifth. We were the first HBCU established in South Carolina. Why? Because if you don't know, a lot of African Americans or Black people weren't able to go to any institution they wanted to. So a man named William Claflin came from Boston College as a United Methodist minister and a white man and opened this campus because he thought it was an atrocity of what was going on in the South when it came to slavery. Thank goodness for Juneteenth. But other than that, we were the first HBCU in South Carolina, and we sit right next door to South Carolina State. Why am I talking about South Carolina State? Because it's a great HBCU as well, and we're the mother school to South Carolina State. The only difference is we're private and they're state. But you have so much to look forward to when you come into Claflin University. We don't like to call you students. You know what we call you? Okay, I'll tell you. We call you visionaries because our students are able to chart their course in life before they even come to college. And when they get here, we just help them mature to nourish that dream and that possibility of their vision. So therefore, you probably want to know, well, what do you have at Claflin University? Well, we have 4 schools. I like to start with the School of Natural Sciences and Mathematics because the STEM program is so important. And we really have it going on here at Claflin University. We're the only HBCU with the ACS, the American Chemical Society. So therefore, that is one of our top majors. We have bioinformatics, biology, biotechnology, forensics, psychology, dentistry. We do have nursing, but it's a little different. You have to come in with your associate's degree, and we'll put a bachelor's on top of that to make it a little bit more lucrative. So therefore, those are some of the things that we have going on in the STEM program. Now, here we go with the other 3 schools. We have the School of Education. We also have the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and we have the School of Business. And I love the School of Business because if you do 4 years of business administration at Claflin University and you stay 1 more year and maybe 2 months, you could graduate with your MBA. That's right, you heard what I said. Within 5.5 to 6 years, you could graduate with your undergraduate degree, your bachelor's, and come out at the end with an MBA, a master's in business administration. How good is that? So therefore, that is one of the great things that I love about that business program. Now, we also have the School of Education. And for those men who want to pay it forward in the classroom, we have something set up for you called the Call Me Mr. program. The Call Me Mr. program is set up for our students, our students of color, to get into the classroom and teach, especially as a Black male or a brown male. It doesn't matter because we need you in the classrooms to show that they can do it too. They can also be in the classroom, be in an educational setting, become that academician that they know they can be. So therefore, come on in, all you males and females, we need you too. But we have a lot of females in the teaching profession and need more. But we need more candidates for the Call Me Mister program. That also comes with a scholarship and a stipend, and you get a laptop, excuse me, a tablet. Don't want to sound too old school. But other than that, that is business, the business school. Now we have the School of Education. Excuse me, I'm a little flustered. So we covered the School of Sciences and Mathematics. We've covered the School of Business. We've covered the School of Education. Do you know what else is left to cover? Well, I think I do. And here we go. We have business. We have the sciences. We have that option. But did we talk about the humanities? No, because that's how big it is. It has 39 departments. So if you're looking for art, if you're looking for designer graphics, digital graphics, if you're looking for criminal justice, religion and philosophy, English, Spanish, all of those things fall under the humanities. Also, we also have a dance company. We don't have dance as a major here, but that is always a question. So I want to let you know you can do that at Claflin University. We have over 100 organizations for you to fulfill all your time with, just in case you want to do extracurricular activities. We do have that. And if we don't have an organization that you need, you can add it. But you're like, okay, Ms. Payton, this all sounds great. But what are the requirements so that we can knock down that door and get to Claflin University? Well, let me let you know. For generally being admitted into Claflin University, you want to have at least a 2.8 to a 3.0 GPA. Standardized test scores. Since COVID has been lingering, still here, but lingering, we are test optional. But for scholarship purposes, you want to take that test. So therefore, your SAT score should be in the 880 to the 900s. And for your ACT score, you would like to have at least an 18. So therefore, that is how you get admitted into Claflin University. Now, you're probably wondering, well, do you have anything else? Well, of course, we have the Honors College. So therefore, you have to be generally admitted into the university before we send you on to the Honors College. But let me let you know the qualifications for our Honors College. For that, you want to have a 3.5 GPA. Also, an 1100 and over on your SAT. And for your ACT, you want to have at least a 24 and over. And those things will qualify you for two scholarships. You have the Honors College Scholarship, and then you have the Presidential Honors College Scholarship. So let me give you a little bit more. For the Presidential Scholarship, you want to go over and beyond what I told you. So if I said 1100, you at least want to try and get an 1180 to a 1200 on that one. And also for your ACT, you want to look at a 26 and over, because the Presidential Scholar pays for everything. You heard me. I said everything. You want me to say it again? I said everything. And we pay you a stipend of $125 a month. So we're paying you to go to school. It's like you have a 4-year internship just to educate yourself on us, because you deserved it, because you were that visionary who charted your course and you saw where you wanted to go. So therefore, that is what the Honors College, the Presidential Scholarship will do. Now, you also have the Honors College Scholarship. The Honors College Scholarship covers everything but your books. So we're in the we're in the 21st century. You all are millennials. I know you all know how to get your books through the web. But anyway, don't let that be a problem, because everything else is free. So your books are not included in the Honors College Honors College Scholarship, but everything else is. You're getting $13,336 per semester for free. And all you do is pay for your books. Oh my God, you got that in the bag if you have to pay for those. So you're probably wondering, is that it? I have to be a part of the honors college to get a scholarship? Well, no. We also have the AIA scholarship, and that is called the Academic Incentive Award. And for that, you have to have a 3.0 and a 19 on your ACT, and on your SAT, a 900. And you also deserve scholarships. That scholarship comes in $3,000, $5,000, and $7,500. And we also have the United Methodist Scholarship. If you are affiliated with United Methodist Church, that's an automatic scholarship here at Claflin University because we're affiliated with United Methodist Church as well. Our sister school is Boston College because you have to remember, a United Methodist minister opened up this church, this college for us. So therefore, there's another scholarship. And I always like to say, don't depend upon the school to call you and say, you're that student we're looking for and we want to offer you a scholarship. Be proactive. You're going to have to get on that web and find scholarships. Because if you can find World Star, if you can find Facebook and Instagram, you can definitely look for scholarships on that cell phone. And the place that you want to go is the place that you go to a lot. Did you know that a lot of places where you eat have scholarships for graduating seniors? Like over here is Hardee's, but I think over there it is, I can't remember, but it's a Star. But we have, Hardee's has a scholarship. We have Arby's that has a scholarship. Frito-Lay, Coca-Cola, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, the Whopper, Burger King. All of these places have scholarships for you. And it's as easy as writing a paragraph of why you want to go to college. Don't let this money pass you by because it's here for you. Fastweb.com. They have scholarships on there. Is making a prom dress out of duct tape. You get $3,000. Come on, people. They are throwing money at you. So therefore, take advantage of these opportunities. Put in Google, fast food scholarships for graduating seniors. All of these things will come up, but you want to go to the one that says World Scholarships. They have Kentucky Fried Chicken, Dunkin' Donuts, you name it, it is on there. But people, money is out there for you. So stop swiping and read it, because you have to realize a lot of people died for us to read. So therefore, make sure you do that, because don't let the money pass you by. Do not let this education pass you by. I want you to do like Jill Scott says, live your life like it's golden because it's yours. And it's the only one you have to live. So why not make that crusade to Claflin University from across, from coast to coast. But I want to thank you very much, and you all have a wonderful rest of the day.
Yay, Miss Paula, thank you so much. Listen, we absolutely love your energy.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you exude so much joy. We really appreciate the wonderful information. I know that our students are absorbing everything that you have said. I really love.
Be a sponge.
There you go, be a sponge. That's it. I really love that you said that at Claflin, you don't call your students students, you call them visionaries, because it really is important and crucial that we all have a vision for our lives. Could you speak to that just a little bit more? And then we're going to turn it over to questions and answers.
Okay. Well, you want to come into a college, when you're in high school, you have all these thoughts about what you could be, what you may want to be. Can I be that? Can I do that? But once you have that firm belief of something that you attach yourself to and make sure that you love and like it, because if you love and like your job, you will never work a day in your life. So just make sure that that's where you want to be. That's your testimony to why you're here at Claflin University. And just because you major in one thing and you may not have anything to do with that after that major, but the thing that you come to college for is these great skill sets, because you go from one major, from one classroom, learn another thing in another classroom. So you just take all of these things with you and you carry them around on your back as a book bag, and they're called skill sets, and you pull them out when needed. Therefore, That's a visionary. A visionary knows exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it. They've already seen how to make sure that the plan goes through because they've executed it already in their mind. Now all they have to do is 3D the whole plan and bring it to life. And that is what I'm talking about when I say you're the visionary. We're just helping nurture you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Going to ask now if Michelle has any questions for you, and then we'll turn it over to Lorena with questions from our students in the queue.
Yes, Miss Paula. I do have a question. We've talked about the students and scholarships and 3.0s and all of these fabulous things, which are wonderful, and I'm sure there are students who may fit that criteria. But I wanted to ask about the student who may have a 2.5 GPA, has had some academic struggles in the past, may be experiencing some challenges now, but really feels like if I could get to college, I could change my life. What does Claflin have for kids like that?
You mean that we don't have all 3.0 students in this world? No way. Well, let me see what we can do here. There's this thing called bridging the gap. And so therefore, when we find those students, we're not saying you're not going to school with a 2.5 or below. What we're going to do is we will put you on this thing called a wait list. And that's not a bad thing because the wait list goes straight to the bridge. The bridging the gap is if you have a GPA that doesn't fit the requirements that we have. In the summer, we have something called the Panther Academy. The Panther Academy is for those students to come in on campus during the summer, get acclimated to campus life for about 6 weeks, take 3 courses. You have your general education course, your music, and English. So you'll do those 3 courses. You'll pass those courses with nothing less than a C. Once you've done that, you're enrolled into Claflin University. So there is a way, if you're not that student, because I just can't believe that everyone doesn't make a 3.0. Anyway, so therefore, you have to be realistic of what we have out here. So therefore, we have that gamut for those people who are scoring over 3.0s. But we also make a way to see you cross over that bridge to get to us or any other university, but you don't want to do that. But other than that, that is what we call our bridge program. And we also have the Panther Pass for those students who are doing over 3.0s, but they can come in and get acclimated to the campus as well. And they'll also, on both sides, become advanced freshmen. And they're already here before that, they already been here before the other freshman gets here. So therefore, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. So that's the advantage.
Well, I really, really appreciate that. And just one other question. I'm a student and I can use my personal real life experiences. I was born with a hearing loss, and so throughout school, I took special education courses. Back in the 70s and 80s, a hearing deficiency qualified you for special education. So let's say I'm a student that has needs that are outside of the norm. What does your university provide for a kid like me who may need the shoring up with various services?
We have our counseling center with this Dr. Champion, and they do a wonderful job. We just finished, we had a legally blind student who just graduated last semester. She was on campus. She had her guide who taught her the ways of the campus. And once she left, you would see her and she'd be walking around and, you know, getting a feel of the campus. And she did a wonderful job. And of course, we were here to support her, the students, the faculty, the staff, but she was great. She did a wonderful job. So therefore, you have to realize she couldn't see as well as everyone else in this world. Her vision was totally different. So for her to graduate within 4 years, maneuver around this campus, which is 55 acres, she did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
Therefore, the counseling services will take care of those needs for you.
Well, thank you so much. And I do want to get Lorena in because I know she has some wonderful questions for you too.
Okay.
It looks like we do, and this is Danielle, I'm sorry. It looks like we do have a few questions in the queue. The first is, do you have housing for parenting students?
We don't have housing on campus for parenting students, but we do have apartments available for parenting students that are, when I say off campus, we're in a small town, people, so off campus means right across the street.
Great, thank you. And then it looks like, do you have funds and or support for undocumented students?
Oh, yes, we do. We do have funds for undocumented students. So therefore we've had, oh goodness. Yeah, we've had a lot. So therefore, you know, them coming on campus, that's what we're looking forward to for those persons who never thought that they'd be able to get on college campuses. That's what we want, because that's how, I don't want to say that's how we got here, but we never thought that we'd be afforded an education 156 years ago. So therefore, look at where we are. So we want everyone to get an education. We don't matter, no matter what race, creed, or color you are, age, it does not matter. Education is for everyone.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. Do you offer any special programs or financial support for homeless or foster youth?
Oh yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, we do. That would all be through financial aid, because they have that savvy in finding those grants and those things that are available for those kids who have a low EFC or who may have some needs. Definitely, we do that. We do that, and also our our vice president of student affairs. You know, if you go and talk to them, I think I'll be able to pull some money out from somewhere for you. He's Jamaican, so I had to do the accent. But yes, we do. We do.
Thank you. And the last question we have here is, how would you go about getting support if a student needed mental wellness support?
I'm sorry, how would we do what now? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
How would you go about getting support if a student needed mental wellness support?
Oh, same thing, Dr. Champion. Dr. Champion, she handles all of that. Those students who need that support, who may have an IEP, for those students who have those challenges, Dr. Champion has a way for them. And she's also connected with the voc rehabilitation and also the TRMC rehabilitation, which is our hospital. So just in case their needs on campus can't be met, we have other facilities for them where they will be able to get that advisement and that education on the things that they need to start doing or can change.
Great, thank you. And that was the last question in the queue.
No.
Awesome. Are there any closing comments from anyone else before we bring this to a close? Wonderful. Miss Paula, you have been amazing. We thank you so much. We appreciate the fact that Claflin seems to be a university that cares holistically for their visionaries, and that's important to us for our visionaries. So we thank you so much for spending this time with us. We look forward to connecting with you on the other side of this, and we look forward to possibly sending some Panthers your way. And again, we are excited, students, to have you join with us. We thank you for your time. Listen, there's a breakout room just for you where you can hang out with your counselors. They'll be there to engage with you and to answer any other questions that you may have. The link is posted in the chat, so just click on the link and then join them there. And then we'll see you right at 10:30 a.m. for round 2 with Grambling University. Yes, you are rocking and rolling with us all day long. Miss Paula, we thank you. And listen, one of my favorite songs is by the prolific Mary J. Blige. And it says something like this: no time for moping around. Are you kidding? No time for negative vibes, because I'm winning and I'm going to be just fine. And you know what? You're going to be just fine too. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you right back here real soon.
Thank you. I'll see you all soon. Come
Thank
to
you.
one of the top 10 schools in the nation. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.